going, YouTube? Marathon Man is back, and today I got a special treat for y'all. Today we're going to talk another tank, and that tank today is this guy right here, the ZPal Coral Mini. She's a beautiful tank, and I look forward to telling you guys a little bit more about her. So stay tuned, and we will talk a little bit more about this tank. So we're back to talk about the ZPal Coral Mini, and basically there's a few things to note. She's got 510 drip tip, unlike her big brother. So basically you can use any type of drip tip you want, that's as long as it's a 510 connection in it. This guy right here, I put on one of my drip tips. Not really a big fan of their drip tip, that top airflow that they have on their drip tip. I find it dilutes the flavor personally. Otherwise, it works pretty good. You know, there's 4 airflow slots along the bottom to feed air into it. It's adjustable. What you do to one, you do to all of them. It's a top fill. Nice top fill. Good, wide open top fill. Not sure if you guys can see it there. I will break it down later on. Let's have a vape on her. Vaping beautifully at 120 watts I've got. It's a 0.19 it says on my DNA 200 here. The coil inside, it says it's a 0.2 Canthal. In the box it comes with another 0.2 Canthal coil. They say these coils are good from 50 to 200 watts. So later on we're going to break down the box and show you what's inside the box, and I'm going to take this tank all the way up to 200 watts for you. Stay tuned. Hey guys, here we are for the unboxing of the ZPal Coral. There it is, 50 to 200 watts. Normally there's another coil sitting in there, but right now I got her in the tank. So we pull the box open and we got ourselves our tank. Pulls apart nicely. It's easy to pull apart, easy to clean. I'd take it all apart, but I'd much rather show you guys how it vapes, and we're going to take her up to 200 watts. See what she can do. What else do we got in this box here? Well, we're going to pull this off, and then I've got this in the bottom. So it's got some information there about how to fill it, what it comes with. It's got your glass, your base, and then right there that's your cap. It's got some coil information. It says it's 3 mil juice capacity. It's a dual parallel build. And then we open this up. It's got some more specifications here, some more information on the other side, basically how to fill it with e-liquid. There's a big warning here. Basically it's not intended for people under 18, women who are pregnant, breastfeeding, or persons with a high risk of heart disease, blood pressure, that kind of stuff. So there's also this right here. It tells you how to dismantle for taking it apart and cleaning it. But, get one yourself. You'll see. You can read through it. What's more important, though, is how she vapes. So, let's turn on my VT200, and let's ramp this sucker up to 200 watts. So right now, it's reading at 0.19, 120 watts. Let's vape it. That's my preferred watts for this sucker. I really like it there. Let's adjust this camera angle here a little bit. Even that's not all that great looking. A lot of glare here going on. I got the sun bright today. There we go, that's a little better. All right, so clearly she vapes really well at 120 watts. It's kind of my preferred vaping range. Let's take this up to 130. 130. No burnt hit, no dry hit. It's a nice warm vape. Tastes great at 130 watts. Let's go up to 140. 140 watts, ZPal Coral. It's getting really warm now. Great tasting vape. Vaping nicely. It's getting kind of cloudy in the truck here. Let me pop open a window or two. All right, up to 150. Get her done. 150 watts right there. Beautiful vape production. Nice warm vape. Vaping great. No burnt hit, no dry hit. Just nice and warm. Let's go up to 160. That's 160 watts with the ZPal Coral. Oh wow, major cloud production. You can see this truck is just fogging up, and that's with the windows open. 160 watts, good hit. A very warm vape, very flavorful. I will say this coil, I've been using this coil in this tank for a week and a half. So wouldn't be surprised if we start tasting a little burnt coming up pretty quick here. I'll be looking for that burnt hit. I'll be looking for that dry hit. We're gonna go up to 170. See how she does. There we go. 170 watts. Oh wow. Massive vape production. Beautiful flavor. It's getting a little warm now though. It's getting very hot now. Still no burnt taste. Still no dry hit. It's just getting really hot. Let's take her up to 180. I'm getting a little nervous now, guys. She's gonna taste burnt. Forgive me if I start hacking. 180 degrees, or 180 watts. Holy wow. Still no burnt hit. Still no dry hit. It's a hot vape though. Massive vape production. Taking her to 190. That's right, guys. 190 watts on a tank. Okay, she's starting to get a little bit burnt now. I'm still gonna ramp it up to 200 watts because it's not bad. It's tolerable. But I mean, it's a little bit burnt there towards the end. But still, massive vape production. Good cloud, dense cloud, major flavor. And here we go. The big one. 200 watts on a coil that's been used for a week and a half, guys. Here we are. Wow. Not dry. A little bit burnt, particularly there at the end, but still not too bad. 200 watts. We'll do it again. Holy wow, look at that. I am just fogged right out of this truck. One more time for good measure. Wow. Yeah, nope, she's a little bit burnt at 200 watts, but this coil is an old coil. I like to vape it around 120, 130 watts. She vapes great in that neighborhood. I'm gonna bring it back down. I'm gonna have another vape. Wow, yeah, it's vaping great. Still at 120 watts. It's not burnt out. It just has a little bit of that burn taste to it right at the end. So the coil's still kicking. It's still putting out really good flavor. Really good. It's really good. So, can this tank, the ZPal Coral, do 200 watts? My answer to that is yes, it can. Would I recommend you going to 200 watts with it? No. No, I don't recommend it. It's a pretty warm vape, even for me, and I'm pretty used to higher wattages, and I like my warm vapes. But can it do it? Oh, absolutely. Does this tank drink the juice? Absolutely. I mean, we're talking about a tank that you're running at 120 watts. So yeah, she drinks it. So, if I lost this tank, would I rush out and buy one? Yes, I would. It is a great tank. The coils are fantastic. It's interchangeable with TFE4 coils. I like my Coral Mini. I do recommend this tank. It does put out really good. The reason I recommend this tank though is you can change that drip tip. Otherwise, I'm not a big fan of the drip tip. I'm not a big fan of the fact that they don't include a spare piece of glass in with the kit. But otherwise, great vape, awesome flavor. Anyways, this is Marathon Man. Keep the rubber side down, the shiny side up, and don't drip and drive. Oh, and please like the video, comment, subscribe, and share it. We'll catch you guys later. Thank you. Bye.